Groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Look who's back.
Well rested.
Amanda's
had a little vacation. Aren't you happy?
That's right. I'm happy you're back.
I walked in this morning and you were in a pretzel. You just couldn't handle it, could you? You did handle it. I heard you did a great job.
You
really
messed with me this morning, though.
I didn't. I'm really glad to be back. We have much more fun when we're here together. We have a great show lined up for today, but first let's check out our weather.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Behind yesterday's strong cold front, we have some nicer conditions today. Lower humidity, temperatures still warm in the mid-70s, so perfect whether you're cleaning up from those stronger storms or just getting out and about on this Tuesday afternoon. Winds still coming in out of the west and southwest, still a bit breezy at times, so keep that in mind as you're heading out the door. You may want to hang onto your hats on this Tuesday afternoon. But wind will start to die down as we head through Wednesday behind another weak cold front. That's going to push through the area late tonight and early on Wednesday. The result behind it is we're finally going to get that much cooler air with temperatures Wednesday and Thursday in the 60s and overnight lows in the 40s and low 50s. Also plenty of sunshine with high pressure building in behind that system. The result Wednesday afternoon will be temperatures in the mid to upper 60s everywhere. Once again with plenty of sunshine, then wind starting to turn more out of the west and northwest, which will allow for slightly cooler air to move in. But as high pressure builds back in as we end the work week and head to the weekend, we'll warm up a bit ahead of, once again, our next cold front. This is the pattern that we get to in around this time of the year. And that cold front is not only going to cool us off as we head into early part of next week, but it's also going to impact whatever becomes of this tropical disturbance we're watching over the next few days. Right now it's in the Western Caribbean, expected to move northward into the Northwestern Caribbean over the next 5 days. Their chances for development are a little higher as conditions are more conducive for development. If the system is named, our next named storm on the list is Philippe. However, all of our most reliable forecast models are in good agreement that our next big cold front early next week will push whatever becomes of that system well out to sea. So here's the next 7. A lot to talk about. Today's still warm, less humid, and a bit breezy. Tomorrow we really cool down with daytime highs in the 60s and overnight lows in the 40s. Then we warm up as we head into the weekend. Our next front moves through the area Saturday, Sunday. By Monday we cool off again, and it's Monday night into Tuesday morning that I think for parts of the PD and the border belt we could see our first overnight lows in the upper 30s of this autumn. Remember, you can always get the latest 7-day forecast here on ABC 15 and over at our website, WPDE.com.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, here with our Grand Strand Humane Society Pet of the Week, and look who's back. Now, this is the first time this has happened. This baby needs to get adopted. He is so sweet. Tell us a little bit. Let's hear about him again.
This is Lockhart. This is Lockhart.
He's a lover. Look at him sitting all over you.
Yeah, he is the perfect dog. He's around 4 years old, and we think he's a shepherd boxer mix. And he's just a star. He is just the best dog ever.
He's calm. He looks like he'd be a great dog. He's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. I mean, he definitely needs some room to run around, but he seems like he'd be great with a family or anyone.
He's not high energy.
No, not at all, as you can see. Look. All right, so last week the event went well.
Yeah, we had our walk for the animals on the 22nd at Market Common. It was really very well attended, and the weather was beautiful, so it was perfect.
And then again, this weekend you're being PetSmart, but
this
you guys have a need. You have a lot of kittens in right now.
Oh yeah, we are just overflowing. We're at capacity now. In fact, we're over capacity with cats and kittens. So anybody who can adopt, foster, anything, it's really,
and a lot of those are tiny, so they need bottle feeding, all that.
Four little babies on the way in when I covered before I was leaving to come here. I mean, tiny little ones. So.
All right, well, thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you're going home soon.
Bet. I'm going
Don't
home.
wait too long. Contact Grand Strand Humane Society. Oh.
What happened?
I don't know. Hey, Cecil.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, there we are
just
again.
Moving around. The cameras do that once in a while.
They do.
Just, whoop, automatically move.
Halloween's coming.
That's right. It's a little scary.
Stick around. We'll be right back.
Bye, guys.
All right, look, we're back
Welcome
right
back.
here.
We're back this time.
I'm
The camera
back.
didn't move.
I'm back.
All right, we're going to talk a little bit about haberdashery, where I get all of my clothes. Let me tell you, for almost 30 years now, they've been providing top quality clothing for men. Now, they make you look good. Believe me, they do. Fall items are here, and we're talking about the Vineyard Vines and Southern Proper Fleece pullovers. We got lots of Southern Point long sleeve shirts for men, and guess what? For the kids too. Clemson and Carolina game wear, t-shirts and polos, button-down shirts, and there's also a rack of summer items that you can pick up for sale too.
Oh.
And we'll be shooting some new video over there today for this commercial.
That's right. You're
All
headed out right over there to
Yeah.
Conway. You guys definitely go check it out. All right, let's talk about today. Today is Tuesday. It is October the 24th, and this is Sour Day.
Yeah, sour.
Sour?
And it's also Save Your Back Week. I can do that.
Yeah, just rest a little
That's
bit.
right.
All right, birthdays, go for it.
All right, birthdays today, 1947. Kevin Kline, he's 70 years old. Movies, he won an Academy Award. Now listen to this, for A Fish Called Wanda. He was in The Big Chill, one of my favorite shows. And in 2017, the film Beauty and the Beast.
All right, 1985, Tim, let's see. Tim Pocock,
I think.
32 years old, TV, Dance Academy, and Camp. In 2009, the movie X-Men Origins and Wolverine.
All right, 1989, Shanae Grimes, 28 years old, in the remake of the 90210 TV series, also appeared in Scream 4, and in a romantic comedy Picture.
All right. Today in history, 1996, Berry Gordy Jr. founded Motown, received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's right, 2001, the U.S. stamp United We Stand was dedicated.
Nice.
All right, from Know It All Department, where you learn something every day, we went back into the Book of Records to find this one. All right, here's something wild. The World Book of Records shows that Robert Wadlow, the tallest man ever, had the biggest feet.
Okay.
Take a guess how big his feet were. What size shoe did he wear?
What do you
Anybody
guys
know?
think? 27. We've got 26, we've got 27.
37 AA. So when he talks about kicking butt, he could really do it, I'm sure. Wow, 37 AA? That's amazing. All right, that's
awesome.
what Know It All Department today. We got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Guess who's back? Dr. Horowitz talking about all of your needs for dentistry, but specifically sleep apnea.
Let me tell you, this is important. A lot of people don't take this serious, but let me tell you, it can kill you.
Sure
That
can.
is no joke. Dr. Horowitz with us now to talk a little bit about sleep apnea.
Absolutely, and that's really what I want to focus. You've talked about your oral appliance
Yes,
and how
right.
it's helped you with your snoring, and a lot of people come to us to talk about snoring. But the bottom line about snoring is that 70% of the time that means you have obstructive sleep apnea. If it's loud enough or if it's frequent enough for you to complain about it, there's a 70% likelihood that you'll test positive for obstructive sleep apnea. Now, the problem with that is that we know that that leads to a decreased life expectancy. If you're looking at what's on the screen there, that's just showing you that snoring and sleep apnea happen by the same mechanism. The fact that when the air can't get through because of structures falling into the back of the throat, the tongue, the soft palate, lots of the structures that maintain the airway. This is a chart that you're looking at here about risk factors for having a heart attack just by virtue of having obstructive sleep apnea. So if you're overweight, you have 7 times the risk of controls. If you're hypertensive, you have 8 times the risk of controls. If you smoke, you have 11 times the risk of controls of having a heart attack. But if you have undiagnosed or untreated obstructive sleep apnea, your risk for a heart attack is 24 times that of the regular patient.
My wife would wake me up in the middle of the night when I didn't have this, and I'd stop breathing. And that's the problem, that you have without having this.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because that's another big misconception about sleep apnea is people think that you actually have to stop breathing, and you don't. Sleep apnea is a condition where not only where the airway closes completely, but where it closes partially. So even if there's just a smaller airway with not enough air going through it, the oxygen levels drop and you can develop the illnesses that you've seen on the screen.
And this device helps you do all that.
That's
It
right.
helps you breathe and stop snoring. Your
Absolutely.
wife will love that.
And the great thing is it is smaller and it's not like big CPAP machines that you would
Yeah.
see before. It's a lot more discreet, easier to sleep with.
Yeah, I don't want to talk badly about CPAP
course.
because it's been the gold standard and it works
That's right.
nearly 100% of the time if patients wear it. The problem is most don't wear it all night every night.
You pull it off, it's
Yeah.
annoying, that kind of thing.
And oral appliances have been approved since 2005 to treat this condition. So, the bottom line is we just want people to get checked. Only 10% of the people with sleep apnea have ever been diagnosed. So if you're snoring, if you're tired during the day, we just urge you to call us or speak to your physician.
Find out about it.
Find out
Don't
about
forget,
it.
real quick, Smile of Your Dreams, of $10,000 makeup still going on. People can call and add it in right now to your office, right? Give them a number.
Absolutely. So our phone number, 843-248-3843. That's our main office in Conway. We also have an office in Murrells Inlet. The number
You can get somebody, you can nominate them to be in that, right?
Right, for the Smile of Your Dreams contest we're giving away.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Doc.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Thank
it, my
you.
friend.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to
All
see
right,
you.
You too.
All right, wait, don't go
Where you
anywhere.
going, Doc?
Wait a minute.
Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
I thought you ditched me.
The 29th Annual Arts and Crafts Festival, sponsored by the Precious Blood of Christ Catholic Church down in Pawleys Island. We're going to talk all about it.
That's right. We have Sandy and Kathy with us. Now, Kathy's first going to tell me, Kathy, tell me, what is this event? 29th Annual, that means it's successful and it's a wonderful event for you guys.
It's our 29th year. Our Women's Club puts on the Arts and Crafts Fair. We have over 60 vendors. They'll be selling painted porcelain, wood crafting, quilters.
Cool. Any type of arts and crafts. Now,
Any type of
now the
arts and
proceeds for this go where?
The proceeds go to local charities in our parish. For example, Birthright,
Okay.
Family Justice Center.
You guys do a lot. I mean, you guys, and you're always very generous in your giving. That's the one thing that we know about you. Sandy, tell us a little bit more about the event and what we can find.
Well, one of my favorite things of the craft fair is the arts and crafts table that the Women's Club does. And we have a couple really fun things this year. We're doing monogrammed golf towels and hostess
Hold it
towels,
right there. What do you see?
let's hold it
There
right
you go.
there. There we go.
Okay.
which make great gifts. We also are doing the microwave cozies, which have been very popular. It comes with a microwave safe
Yeah.
glass bowl so that you don't burn your
Oh.
fingers
That's
when you
pretty
take
neat.
your hot bowl out of
May I
the
see?
microwave.
That's really
Sure.
neat because that's always something you never know, and you pick it up and then, you throw it and you got food going everywhere. So what time does this event start and where is it for people who are not from the area?
It's on Friday and Saturday. Friday is from 9 to 5, Saturday from 9 to 4.
Okay.
And it's at Precious Blood of Christ Catholic Church in Pawleys Island.
That's right,
Okay.
right down the road from me.
That's it. Now, right
Fantastic.
now, we didn't finish this. What is this? A bean
That
bag?
is a rice thermal heat pack for minor
Oh.
aches and pains. You also heat it up in your microwave, and the great thing about that one
Put it in the
is
microwave and then
it
you
has
put it on
a-
your shoulder. And
Yes.
where you got pain or whatever, you can put it all over you.
Now hold on, there's
Yeah.
some food
Food.
sitting here on the table.
Yeah, this
that's what are we eating here and where can we? These are going to be sold at the festival.
Yes, that's boursin cheese,
All
and
right.
that's one of the items on our popular foods to go.
Ooh,
Mm.
we're
And-
crunching in the microphone, but it's very good.
Yes, the Women's Club make all of the foods that are to go, and usually they sell out on a lot of things the first day.
right.
A lot of baked items also.
We have
Baked
a
goods.
bake sale table that's
Okay.
just loaded with homemade cakes, pies, cookies.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Coming
Make sure
up-
you guys go check it out.
Yeah, this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And Company Live talking about the Halloween ride and chili cook-off for mammograms. Tony's with us today.
That's right. We're going to find out a little bit more about it. Now, Tony, tell us a little bit about the event that's coming up.
Okay, this is our 11th year. What we do in the morning, we register from 9 to 11 at the Waccamaw Imaging Center across from the hospital. I take the bikes on a 150-mile ride.
150 miles.
Yeah, yes, sir. And then we go all the way to McCullinsville, Jamestown, and then we come back to the Beaver Bar Pavilion where we have our annual chili cook-off. Last year we had 18 pots of chili, and I'm looking to have more this year. And
So you still need people to sign up for chili?
Yes, ma'am. There's no entry fee. All the 2 rules are you have to have the chili in a crock pot, and it's got to be there between 9 and 2 o'clock. The ladies will be there to collect the pots. They'll give you a number for your pot of chili, and then we judge at 4 o'clock, and after we judge, everybody eats what we have. And then we also put out barbecue, coleslaw, and other things to eat too. That way we make sure everybody has a nice meal. And
fantastic.
You know, it's our 11th year helping the local ladies get the free testing.
All right, now what is this? Tell me a little bit about
this.
This
is our premier auction gift.
Wow,
every
that's nice.
year, Conway Glass, the Streeters, they make me a pumpkin. It's a one of a kind. You'll never find another one in the world. It's a hot pink raspberry with a silver top. We auction that off with a live auction. We usually get anywhere from $350 to $500 for that.
Fantastic.
Every $100 we raise gives another lady a free mammogram.
Wow.
I'll
And
tell you, the Beaver Bar has done so much. They're always
Yes,
helping everybody. They really are.
Everybody. And we'll be outside in the pavilion. Everything will be set up at 2 o'clock. We have a young band, Summer of Corruption, that's going to play some old-fashioned rock and roll, some dance music.
Cool. Yeah.
They even do some Bruno Mars, and they're going to play from 2 o'clock until the bikes get back around 3:30, and then we go on.
And everybody's invited.
Everybody's invited. It's a donation only. Whatever you donate, like I said, every $100 gives another lady a free test.
Fantastic.
All right,
and that's the
Tony,
biggest
thank
thing.
you, buddy.
Yep.
Getting those tests, early detection is the biggest thing. So we appreciate everything
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
doing
And they
to
can
make that
sign up
happen.
for it at 9 o'clock that morning when they get here?
9 to 11 with the bikes and cars register at the imaging center. At 2 o'clock, the ladies from Thailand Foundation actually collect the money. They'll be there collecting the money at 2 o'clock.
And then you
Fantastic.
roll.
Yeah.
And then we'll roll.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
you.
very much.
All right. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, Susan's with us now. Caring in our lifetime, we're going to find out what's going on and what's coming up.
That's right. It's been a busy month. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, Susan, we're catching you on the tail end of this, but still probably have things going on. What's been happening?
Well, we've had lots of events. Of course, the local community is always supporting us, and we appreciate that so much. We've had some great events at Duplin Winery, the BFF race, the Breast Friends Forever.
That's right.
That was completed, and for any following events for the rest of the month, if you'd go to our website, caringinourlifetime.com, you'll see anything coming up. There you see that's my brother and my husband and my son and their baby, and they participated in the race as well, and we had lots of fun.
Fantastic.
And of course, all of our money stays local. We are a 501c3, and we help men and women in Horry and Georgetown counties that have been diagnosed with breast cancer. And I help negotiate the medical bills and give support. We're a group of 9 to 10 women on our board. We're always looking for volunteers or others that would love to be on our board. All our money, like I say, stays locally. None of us are paid on the board, and we just try and give back.
Yeah. All right. Now, statistic-wise, what is for breast cancer?
I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but it does affect men and women.
right.
Currently, probably this year, we've helped around 20 to 30 women.
That's great.
With their medical bills.
Because if you have breast cancer, you're going through that. The last thing you're going to have to think about is negotiating
Exactly.
medical bills. What a stress! You need to be able to focus on healing, and that's where you guys step in.
Yes,
which is fantastic.
People are so worried about, being sent to collections or this, that, and the other. So that's kind of where I step in, try and be the middleman of negotiating them down so we can get them paid for them, and they can just heal. They can use their time to heal for themselves.
All right, what's coming up? Anything else coming up? I know we're finishing up.
No, there is a walk on November 4th, but there again, if you would refer to our website, caringinourlifetime.com, also that's where you'll find an application if anyone that would need one.
And more information if you want to volunteer, come help you guys out, because extra
Please.
hands, I'm sure, are
and we
always
do have
needed.
fun. We always have fun.
How many did you
Absolutely.
have a big turnout for the event, for the race?
Yes, we did, and Duplin Winery was fabulous.
Awesome.
Well,
We
that's
had lots
great.
of good food donations, and Everything was very well.
Thanks for being with us, Susan.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Hey, guess what? Not yet, but
Not
you get to
yet.
wave goodbye. I know. It's always fun being the last one on the show.
I should have worn my pink ribbon.
All right, thank y'all so much for being with us. Don't forget now, tomorrow we'll be up on the road in the Laurinburg area.
That's right.
All right.
Headed up there on the road. Make sure you check it out at noon, or you can see this show at 10 o'clock at night on the CW21.
Tell them
Give a
bye.
wave.
Bye.
Y'all have a
See
good
you
day.
tomorrow.
See ya.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW